Right, welcome back to 2 cups of tea and a packet of biscuits with Tan and me. As you can see, we haven't figured out the intro, we're getting there.
We're getting there. This is what our 3rd recording. It's our 2nd official episode, but it's our 3rd recording because we did our trailer.
Yeah. So we are here again with our podcast, talking about our business, our journey, our relationship together, when business partners, nothing else.
She's married to my cousin. Unfortunate for her.
That's it. And we're friends. So you've met us and you've realised that, we're just 2 girls trying to figure things out. And today, Tan, what are we doing?
So today we're going to talk about a little bit why we're doing this. So maybe we just jump straight into it. Yeah. So why did you want to start a business and why did you want to go into tea?
Yeah, I sometimes ask myself that. No, so I've been teaching more than 20 years, but when I was a child, I remember my teacher, one of our projects was to draw 3 things we wanted to do when we grow up. One of them was a scientist, one was an artist, and the other was a business owner, a shopkeeper. And so that's always been with me, it's stuck with me, and I always knew I'm not going to teach till the end of my career. I want to try other things. And this opportunity came up with you, and I took that opportunity to pursue my dreams, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
And how about yourself?
I think I've always thought I was going to be a business owner. No, it was never a set career path for me. And I feel like I fell into my job. I went to uni for a year and I hated it. And I was doing, what was I doing? I was doing computer engineering, and I was like, this is not for me, because they made me do maths. And I was like, I'm not doing maths again. What is this? So I kind of then was just fell into admin, and then ended up in this whole corporate career. And I would say the last 12 years of my corporate career was really fun. I worked in a really cool company. I worked for a really good manager, got really pushed into helping people, did a lot of recordings like this in the corporate world. But I was never really fulfilled. And I think being made redundant made me just go, wait, what do I want to do? And then tea kind of felt, we were talking about other things before the tea.
Yeah.
And that is our bigger vision.
Yeah.
Which I guess we can say what our bigger vision is, right?
Yeah, okay. So one day we would, we haven't really told anyone this yet. Okay, so we'd like to, have our own deli.
Yeah.
Not any old deli. It's going to showcase our heritage and our upbringing, and build a community.
Yeah, and that's the exciting thing, because I think it's really bringing in both of our experiences, life experiences, work experiences. You're bringing the teacher side of things, that learning, the education of stuff, as well as all the creative things you do, which you do in your job and you do on a daily, because we're both very creative people. Art and painting, and before we even started the business we would have art sessions.
Yeah, that's our passion. Yeah, that's how we connect with ourselves again, and just get back to who we really are, just creatives, I think.
And I think the reason we kind of went into doing art sessions was it was our way of escaping daily life
and fulfilling a need that wasn't getting fulfilled through our jobs, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And then how did we really land in tea?
Tea, well,
with our cups of tea.
Well, and my coaster stuck to my cup. That's a good start. So yes, we love a cup of tea.
Yeah.
A nice hot. Do you like the really hot tea or?
Yeah, I don't like when a tea goes cold.
No, so you're same. Although I will drink it. Yeah.
Do you dip tea?
I have to put this mug down. Tanya's off on one again. Right, where's this heading?
Do you dip biscuits in your tea? Not do you dip tea?
Tanya, yes, I dip biscuits in my tea. I would never have thought to dip tea in biscuit, because I don't think that's physically possible unless you freeze the tea, mush up the biscuit so you have something solid to dip into a biscuity liquid.
That was a lot of thought. That's the creativeness that Trace comes out.
This is what surprises Tan each time we talk. It's like, what the hell is she talking about?
No, because we were talking about the hotness of tea. The reason I like my tea hot is when you dip a biscuit in, it properly melts. When it's lukewarm, it takes ages for the biscuit to get soggy. Okay. And then I'm like, well, why did I dip it in there? It's hard anyway.
Understood. So as you can see, we love our tea. We love biscuits.
And since our podcast is called what it's called. Yeah. So let's go a little bit on to, actually, I'm stealing your thunder and taking your segment, but do you want to go with it? Because
I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
So it's just a reality check about what we're up against. Like, what have you felt has been barriers?
Oh, business jargon.
Oh, yeah.
Like deck.
Slide deck.
Pack. And I thought you were talking about a deck of cards or a pack of cards because I love card games. But you weren't. You were talking about some corporate... A PowerPoint presentation, let's just say. A slideshow. Why can't we just call it that? And then face-to-face.
Oh, because I put F10.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's things like... So that was a hurdle. Just language barriers.
Which I actually never realised was there. Because I think I've been in it for such a long time, like that corporate, my job really took over my life the last 5 years because I think I enjoyed it so much. And I think when you have a good manager, it makes such a difference. And if he ever listens to this, he'll know who he is. I doubt he will. But if he ever did, he was the best boss. And I think that made me so involved in my job that language became a norm. And when I only realised how stuck I was in it till I started working with you.
Yeah. And how stuck I was trying to understand you.
I mean, Trace, when we talked about advertising...
Okay, you're going to bring this up?
Yes, I am. I'm going there. Mic dropping this as well. When we were talking about advertising, Trace was like, oh yeah, in the newspaper. Like, how old are you?
Well, it was a thing.
Back when, not when you were young, don't even go there. When your parents were were being parents, yes.
I used to read adverts in the newspaper when I was young. And know that people offered massages and plumbing services.
That can sound so wrong.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that. Okay.
You can see the innocence in Tracy and the non-innocence in me from that comment. Anyway, moving on. Did you find any other things that you found a boundary?
Yeah. Just project planning, making this business work and knowing the steps in which to prioritize, how to do those steps, what are the steps, basics basically. Yeah. And how about yourself? What hurdles did you face?
I think for me, and I know this is where we kind of took our roles when we've been doing this, is the finance stuff, the business plan, finance for me, I hate. I like to spend money. I don't like to save money. I don't like to calculate money. Money hurts my head when I think about it. And you've been so good at that, understanding what we need in a business plan, what we need to forecast, those things. Didn't even know we needed a business plan. I was just why? And until you explained why, I was like, but I don't want to do it. Yeah. And I'm one of those people, and I guess we're a bit similar in this. I just want to get on with it. I just want to do the fun thing.
Because we've got that creative side, and we're more inclined to do things that way rather than the nitty gritty legal business stuff.
Yeah, the boring stuff.
Yeah, boring but important.
So, as we've kind of dipped in that, and I guess later on in episodes we can dip in further if this is something that becomes a theme, but we kind of want to still keep with the flow of you guys getting to know us. So we've got another game.
Yes.
And this game is called Tea Time Confession.
Woohoo!
Maybe we could have like next time, like confetti falling down.
Yeah.
Future episodes. Okay. When we get our own studio. So, do you want me to go through the rules?
Yes, please, because I don't know what slide we're on.
Okay, we're on the last one.
The last one.
So, you each confess something related to your business that might surprise the listeners, like a misconception you had or a mistake that you've not admitted to me that you've made yet.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example. And we're going to do 2 confessions each because we want to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
So one is I didn't know what a business plan was until last minute. I feel like I've already confessed. Okay. Another example was we almost named our brand something completely cringy because it sounded fancy in Hindi.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't. That's just an example.
Oh, I thought, sorry.
These are just examples.
So for the listeners, sometimes my concentration span is not, well, I don't have one.
Anyway, do you want to do your first tea time confession?
Okay. I don't know whether I told you this.
Okay.
I don't know whether I feel I might have, but I'm going to say it anyways because I think it's cringy. And it wasn't actually our conversation, but it's a business related thing, so I think it fits. So I was talking to my husband and his business colleague, and they started talking about business, and I was zoning out. And one of them said, "Oh yeah, we've got a steak in this," and I thought,
I remember.
"Ooh, beef steak? Food? Are we going to have food?" But no, it was some sort of stakeholder thing.
Yeah, I know what a stakeholder is.
That's my first confession. Over to you.
Oh my God, do I have a confession or a mistake I've made? Oh my God, being put on the spot's really hard.
Yeah.
I guess, like I said, I didn't know what a business plan was. Actually, I didn't know about forecasting and why we do it in finance.
Okay.
Again, like, it's so boring. Like, why do I need to know? Just make me money.
Yeah.
Give me the money. I'll use the Tom Cruise line.
Yeah.
Is it give me the money?
Show
me the money.
Oh, we should do some movie type segments.
Or maybe we should do that as a game.
Yeah.
So then you can learn how movie geeky we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was one. Like, I just don't understand why.
Yeah.
I'm slowly understanding why. Obviously, you need to know so you know what you can spend. But one day I'll pay someone to do that for me.
But now it's me. Okay. So my next, is it 2 confessions each? My next confession is, on Monday.com.
Yeah.
So we were trying to make space. We were trying to put the business meetings in folders and stuff like that. And I thought by deleting the old documents we had, would mean I can replace them with new documents because we're running out of space. So I'd delete the old ones and replace them. But when I deleted the old ones, it just wouldn't allow me to put new ones in. And that kind of messed things up on Monday.com for us.
I mean, the joy of Monday.com, if you ever want to sponsor us or give us a free membership, we'll take it.
Yeah, please, we do love you, really.
Yeah, we just can't afford to buy.
Yeah.
So we're using free stuff.
One of us doesn't know how to use it. Me. So sorry, Tan. I took away our space on there.
It's okay.
We're using something else. I was about to say something better, but if Monday.com ever wants to give us...
Yeah, we love you, Monday.com.
We love you. What confession have I got? Or a mistake? Oh, Trace, I don't know. Have I done anything that you think like I should confess?
The fact that sometimes you can't speak right.
What?
You get a bit muddled with your words, like mofo in the last episode.
What?
No, I mean, like, sometimes the words don't come out and it's really funny.
Oh my God, do I do this on our meetings? Do I?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like my mum. Oh my God, I'm becoming my mother.
And there's nothing wrong with your mother tongue. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, all right, you can suck up to her.
I love you.
On that note, after that bombshell, are we going to do our ending? Is it on the count of 3?
Yeah, go on.
Well, just before that, we're going to be doing our final episode in this run of January, and we're super excited. We hope you really loved it. So if you want to listen to us, we're going to be on Spotify and probably Apple. We're still figuring it out. By that time, we'll know. And we'll be putting the video part of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting. Neither of us will probably watch it because we don't like seeing us.
No, yeah.
But on that note, join us for our next episode.
On 1, 2, 3. 2 cups of tea and a packet of biscuits.